Hello. Hey, what's going on out there? What are you doing? Anybody there? So I've got this thing here I'm trying out where I can invite a guest to get on my panel one with YouTube Live. Pretty tired tonight, can't you tell? Man, I'm always tired, even on days off like this. Yeah. Hey, there's blues. There's Cam Slip Blue Eyes. Is this thing vertical or is this thing like horizontal? I'm just trying this thing out. I don't know if anyone wants. I got a link to join me, a guest. I can add the guest. It says "Go live together. Streams are vertical only, only vertical." Anyways, I'm guessing you guys are thinking I'm going to talk about everything that went on last night, but that's not what really I want to get into. I'll be honest with you guys. I think a lot of us are getting, burnout. We're all just a little tired of the act. It gets old. Don't you guys get tired of it? I do. I most certainly do. But my point was last night when I was on Zatuichi's. I know it's the correct pronunciation was by one corrosive commentary. I think he's over on Andy Cruz right now, who's live. But I'm not going to be live too long. I just want to try this out. But no, I'm just like the reason I called out the person that I did, if you guys know what I'm talking about, I think you do, is because, well, quite frankly, when people are alluding to things about other people, they go out of their way to get at them. I mean, a lot of this stuff is very similar to my old stomping grounds. I haven't seen Prime around. This is odd. Brett was even live there a little bit ago. I didn't see him around anyway. Anyways, neither here nor there. So yes, there is a way to invite people to my panel, but I can only do one. It says give this invite link to one and only one person. Anyone who has the link can join, but it only allows for one person. Obviously, YouTube was never really meant to have multi-panelists from the beginning. But I guess that would be like if you wanted to have a special guest. Same old pronunciation. Why did you? Okay. Anyway, what's going on? Lawless TV is up in the house. Yeah, you were here last time. Things got a little crazy there, a little hectic, man. I've known you for a long, long time, dude. Long, long time. Probably more than you even know. But that's okay. I'm a long time subscriber of yours, dude. But yeah, I mean, come on. We get on here and we get mad at people. We go at them. I mean, I can absolutely relate this stuff. AJot's in the house. What's going on, man? What's going on out there? I was lazy. I just wanted to play around with this mobile live thing and give it a go. Let's see. Can I even post comments in here? I don't think it's going to let me. Okay. So that stinks. YouTube Mobile Live doesn't even let you make comments in your own chat. That's pretty stupid. So I'd have to share the link to somebody in like a DM or something. You know what I mean? Eat. Whoop whoop. It's actually whoop whoop. Yep. Yahoo! Remember that commercial? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The old .com days. So anyways, I have with you know who caw last night. It was a wonderful thing. I gotta get that guy so triggered that all he could do See, he kept trying to stomp all over me. So did his sidekick there, right? They both tried. Yep. And it's true. She got him for backup. Sure did. I thought it was grand though. I really had a good time. I wish it would have gone on longer. I really do. I was just getting warmed up, man. Just starting to have fun. Um. Anyways, man, that guy is psychotic, in my opinion. In my opinion. Um. But yeah, that guy got so triggered. The only thing he could do, is keep replaying the clip that he took out of context, that he admitted that he took out of context. Obviously, he didn't recollect. He did not recollect. Now, anyways, I'd love to get some more stuff off of COVID's channel. There was at least two panels, twofer, where all of us got on there, like 10 of us. And I got those. I'm pretty sure I got them downloaded, but I don't remember where. But I do got them. I'm certain of that. I am very certain of that. But neither here nor there. Last night was fun. I can't wait to go at it again. I just can't. Now, I wasn't really going to say names, but a certain sobbing rose. You might say a rotting rose. That's what I'll call her. That's a good one. Rotten Rose. Good old Rotten Rose out there, right? Yep. She was in that guy's chat earlier. But she was watching and disappeared when the heat got on. there was some room for more. There was definitely room for more. Nah, this is a panel. I can't even drop the one link to have one guest. I got the link for it, but YouTube Mobile Live does not let you make any sort of comments on your own stream. That's pretty stupid, isn't it? What's going on, Shizzle? What's the word, dude? Oh, it's not going to even let me give him a wrench? Well, that sucks. All right, I can fix that. Let me get on my laptop here so I can go over it. I can go over on that side. So anyways, here we go. There's the live. We got 16 people in the house. Why are you guys here? Well, that's fine. Welcome. I can even do a poll. Free side. What's going on? There we go. There we go. Ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. Good deal. Boom. Shaka-laka-laka. All right. No, I guess I can't. Well, this is weird. I guess because it's vertical or something. Damn. I hate vertical streams. And here I am doing one. Oh, well, like I say, I won't be on too long. So, I will say this. Steph has never done anything really, per se, to me directly. She's just taken some excuse me, God, on my own stream. I guess I'm that boring. I'm boring myself, man. Some cheap pop shots at me. But outside of that, nothing really. But I just didn't like the fact that she was on there alluding to certain someone as being, someone of very bad taste. We'll leave it that way. Okay. I'll remember that, Blues. I'll remember that one. But I mean, people love to talk shit. And this one guy I know, Mr. Calfire guy, and he was in the chat earlier. He likes to talk shit. He's a shit poster. But one thing he never does, there he is right there. He never gets on panels. He never does. And he used to a little bit, but not anymore. So you are a shit poster. And you're never going to get to know where I work at. Never. You can keep trying. You can keep prying for your little UPK friends. Oh, I can comment on my. Here we go. Um, there. I made a comment. That's on my laptop though. So, but yeah, you do like to talk a lot of shit in the chats. You like to blow smoke, where there's no fire, and I frankly don't care. It's guys like this that have no drama of their own that have to like entwine themselves in everybody else's world. That's where Rotten Rose and Hillrod Spam, aka Hillbilly Man, and the rest of these degenerates fall into play. Even Blue Eyes, who is chanting on Rick Crude uh, on all his lies they told on me not so long ago. So many people bought into. But yeah, I mean, realistically, what we're seeing on that particular side of YouTube, that side of the street, which is like the shit show gang, crew, community, whatever it is that you want to call it, isn't far be it from the things that I've seen in my own side of YouTube here. So, anyways, no, I just like to call people like you out because it's like self-righteousness is what it is. I've got more than a stack of my own bullshit with people on here that I don't have to go out of my way to look for other people's. It was fun to sit there and watch people run their mouths on here and project. And what's the other word I'm looking for? Um, anyway, I'll think of it later. But yes, people love to. They have a jump to conclusions, Matt, and just like the movie Office Space, there'd be these different conclusions written on it that they would jump to. So as we watch the whole trial of the drama century unfold before our own eyes, it's amazing how long people sat there and talked about it. I mean, it was used an excuse to dox like Alex V, right? Steph admitted her part in that. So the one thing I think that she does, either she doesn't grasp the concept or she totally knows. This is just my view of it. I mean, who really knows what she's thinking? But don't get me wrong, she can be a fun person to have around. But the problem is she does very conniving, deceiving things behind our backs all the time. It's kind of like wiggling around from community to community, group to group, right? So with that in mind, it's no surprise that we saw her magically emerge on Bird's panel. And then I asked her about Paulie Crispy. What's the deal with that dude, right? And she says, "Oh, we just brought him in. He's there just to, because it pisses people off or whatever." And I don't know about you guys, it doesn't piss me off at all, the least, not at all. But back to the court drama, it's just so fun to watch everyone project, and they, without knowing all the facts. So yeah, it's just crazy. Willful blindness would be a good term for that, wouldn't you think? Basically, like, individuals inserting themselves and they're just blatantly unaware of what's even going on. They collude. Is that what the word is I wanted? They collude to uh, basically, their own narratives that they keep pushing through. And fact of the matter is, when it came to that what I call it, the trial of the drama century, that really was a do nothing burger at the end of the day, as far as like really getting one up on people with the illegal recordings and all that kind of stuff that did go on, is this. The fact that people would sit there and say that someone's irrelevant, quote unquote, who was the very first witness brought on a panel, is asinine. Conjecture. That's the word that I was looking for. Conjecture. People like to use conjecture when they only know little fragments of what the reality of this situation really is. Hey, Funky Liffus. Ben's in the house. Darlene Maggie or McGee. I can never pronounce that right. Sorry about that. My bad. But I mean, how the fuck do these people even know what's really going on? Now I'll tell you one thing. That bird is lucky that I just found that clip on my. Actually, it's on my phone. I recorded that some time ago, and it seems to be a pretty popular little video. Where birds on leash at ease and admitting what he of his own fuckery games. So yeah, you did that one. Oops again. What a fucking idiot. So Steph said that calling him a bitch could have some serious dire consequences. And that clip, I called him an a-hole. I did. And I called him bitch multiple times last night. I just did now. So there's that. But anyway, I seriously think this guy needs to get some help. That's just my opinion. Not a mental health professional. How you doing, One Stop Fab Shop? What's going on, buddy? But I just think look, everybody knows what I've been through. And I know what a lot of you also equally have been through. Don't get me wrong. But at the end of the day, I think I came out smelling like a rose in this thing. I really do. It's really hard for people to find a reason not to like me. But at the same token, you guys do understand, and don't take this the wrong way. Please, any of you. Because you're my happy little people out there. And I appreciate you. Even the ones I make fun of, like Crooked Eye Tyson. But be that as it may, I'm not here to be liked. I never was. Okay? I'm not here to win a popularity contest. It's nice to get along with some of you, don't get me wrong. And the whole world evolves around what certain people are up to on YouTube. God forbid those people go online and just shoot the shit for a while and kind of voice their own opinions and whatever the hell they feel. Do foxes drink tonic water? I don't know. I have no clue. I really don't know. It's a possibility. Just like the Red Baron pizza box. So anyways, besides the point, does corrosive commentary do crosswords? There's another valid question I'd love to know the answer to. And I don't. I really don't. I believe, though, I firmly believe that this guy probably grew up doing crossword puzzles. And I say this speaking from some experience. And I'm not going to tell you how, and I'm not going to tell you why. You Seymour Cannabis -5G trademarked with the TM insignia on there. Say that 10 times fast, my guy or gal. 23 of you in the house. Oh, you got 1.4K subs. I'm subbed to you. Anyway, good to see you. It's very good to see you guys all out there. You know what's is weird about vertical streaming? What's weird, even on StreamYards, is when you can't if I was going to share and drop the link to get on the panel, it doesn't highlight that. It doesn't. I mean, Pink Boberto will tell you that. Oh, there's Pink Boberto in the chat. How you doing? How you doing? That's why I said that. All right, Berto, you got one up on us the other day. The YouTube lives for Berto. YouTube cannot get enough of Berto. Yeah, isn't that weird? Man, that's weird. But my laptop, I can see the links and everything. It's pretty cool. Pretty dang cool. But I mean, at the end of the day, I'm still not vested in this shit. You guys shouldn't be either. Nobody should. Nobody. It's not healthy for you. It's not good soup for the soul. You don't want to be completely, you know what I mean? Like consumed by this shit. You don't. And I firmly believe that. Surf's up, dude. Hey, I know Rebel loves. He just loves to mimic my voice. I noticed that. Did you? I did. I did. And that's fine. That's fine. I got some videos where he rapped. He did at least one of those. And that was probably a couple of years ago. Man. Pink Birdo wants 500 subs. 500 smackers is a little more than halfway there. Show him some love, guys. Slip him some skin. Come on. Hit him up, man. Come on. Fine. Just fine. Anyways. Queef control, that gets old. Try something new. Better yet, go take it to the originator source of that big lie is Rick Rude. I guess he's kind of busy making videos about like the same two people over and over and over and over. We all know who they are. Boy, is that guy psycho obsessed. I really don't know who Cam Slip Blue Eyes is, but they got a hella good video on their channel. You might want to check it out. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. And yeah, like totally gnarly. Still 17 people in the house. Yeah, drop Berto's chat. Hey, Farlap is not blue. What the hell? What the hey? We gotta fix that problem. See, some of you guys are like modded on my other channels, and you're just not on this one. I never intended to even use this channel for any of this shit. Did you guys know that? And if you would have gotten on this channel, like 5, almost 6 years ago, you would have seen some real cheesy videos I did for college. My MBA classes. I did video presentations on here. Yes, I did. I did. And I took them and made them private. They're still there. Just like on my at Glockford channel. You could have seen what I look like in the year 2009 and 10 and 11. How you doing, Shelly? Because that was back when I was using that channel working on my undergrad bachelor degree. Isn't that crazy? Man, you could have grabbed some great content. No one's been able to find my original channel, and I think that's hilarious. It's still out there. It's still out there. Oh, that's funny. Well, actually, I have to stand corrected. It's not my original channel, okay? Gotta fess up to that. That was my second channel I made. My first channel was in 2007. Yep. And that was my backup channel created in 2010. Damn, that was almost 16 years ago. Man, I still got access to that channel too. Still there. Still there. $100 for the first person who can find that channel. Good luck. Get ready, get set, go. Remember when I offered $100 for people to I gave like a 3-minute time limit to put in the chat what my first community post was ever about. Like when I activated a community tab, the first community tab I ever turned on, and I'm not going to tell you what channel it was, but the person that I did that community tab on knows exactly who that was. They do too. And I did make a confession tonight on Brett's chat, and that's actually true. When ASMR got back on YouTube, he popped up on the panel on Wandering Hippie's channel, kind of his OG stomping grounds, other than Wolverine Transparency. So he got up on the panel, right, Crafty Cat? Get up on the panel, and Berto and myself want to know why, Abe, you haven't added your other channels to his subscribers. Who says I haven't? I'm pretty sure I actually have. I'll go back and double check it later. So number of my channels are not like separate Gmail ones. They're called brand accounts, and you can sub like 80 brand accounts to someone's channel, and they're going to drop you down. They used to let that count on the ticker, but not anymore. It'll temporarily go up, and then it'll go back down. Goose is not modded either. Damn, what's going on here? I'm slacking off, man. Damn, what's going on with me today? One of the reasons I mod everyone is basically as a gotcha, get back at Google for yanking the ability to be able to crowd sub each other by not being blue. That's bullshit, man. That sucks. So I said, you know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get one up on them. KW. Oh, I've seen him around. Not in a while. I don't even think that guy even knows about this channel. Probably not. What are you guys doing here? What am I doing here? What are any of us doing here? Who really knows anybody? It's a small world after all. I don't feel like singing now. I don't feel like singing. My pleasure, Goose. My pleasure. How you doing, Queen Wasp? Well, you tonight? Jesus, I would agree with that. Actually, that statement. I don't know much about that guy, but I know he's been around a while. He has. Let's see. Well, I'll tell you. I'm sorry for yawning. Queen Wasp is in the house here. Her and I have gotten into it on. Yeah, thanks, there, Wasp. Gotten into it on Lisa B's, but we don't actually hate each other. I'll tell you a secret. We do this to put on a play for you guys when we get in these shouting matches because it boosts the rating views. No, actually, that's not entirely true. It is partially true though. That's true in part. But she's definitely an alpha female. She's gonna fight back hardcore. So I'll give you that one, Wasp. Wasp do not F around. She doesn't F around, man. So, anyways, I forget about it. Look, Wasp, I guess I literally brush this shit off the very next day. As soon as I shut it off, I end the live stream. I literally forget about it. It does. If for whatever reason, it doesn't take long for me to get under people's skin, to drive them completely bonkers off the freaking walls. And I don't know what it is, but it's a gift given. It's gifted from God. It absolutely is. God has given me the gift of driving Miss Daisy crazy. I got Bird so triggered last night. So triggered. The only thing that mofo could do is play that clip that he deliberately and maliciously took out of context. Difference of onions or opinions, just messing with you. So anyways, you and I shall meet again, right, Becca N? Abso-freaking-lutely. But it felt like the good old days back when I was on a shit show with that guy and got into it with him for like 3 hours almost. That was great. I love that. That was great. The only reason it really hit is because my battery died on my phone. Well, onions sound good. I could go for that right now. I'd put them on my pizza. Hey, thanks to the 529 watchers right now. I'm sure nobody went out there and wasted their money and bought me a bunch of views, which, of course, when this video ends, will drop way back down. The one thing I hate when people do that because I can't genuinely see how many people are really actually watching me. But it'll go down after a while. Once I end it, you'll see it just like crash down. So I really don't like it when people do that. If you want, buy me some subs. Waste your money on buying me views. But better than a Big Mac, right? Oh no, 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 no. I love my Big Mac. I haven't had one of those in a very long time. Real long time. Maybe I'll go get one tonight. Should go get a Happy Meal and open it up and then hashtag certain people. Why is hashtag? Why is it like it's the one thing people are so like hyper-anal about hashtagging, and then they go on hashtag. It's like who gives a shit? Just turn it off then. If you block someone, they can't hashtag you. They can't even share any of your videos unless they copy the link and drop it. Queen Ash is in the house. I'm gonna steal you away from Tonic. Now we have 1,070. See, quit doing that. Whoever's doing that, come on, knock it off. Okay, Alberto says, Abe, these people aren't good at trolling. And eventually they'll understand that I ain't going to keep correcting them about my gender. So Abe respects my pronouns, which are she, her, that would be nice dude. Okay. All right, fair enough. Let us see here. I don't know what else to really talk about. I just want to go live and just kind of, I don't know, do whatever. But it was hard work to get all 1,729 of you over my channel, even though I don't even have that many subs. But it is what it is, what it was, what it shall be. I was gonna kick some of that Zen music for you guys. Would you guys like me to do that? Just play it all night long. Let it go all week. What the hey? There are some of those streams that have been going for like half a year, and whatnot and whatnot and whatnot. Now it's a party. Now it's a party. I got AAA in the house. You want to come back in my server? You're welcome to. There's not much going on in there. Is there anything going on really in anyone's servers anymore? They're like pretty dead. Wilma Dickfit, who's not a she but a he, says, "This channel sucks, man, and you're very gay. Abe, please retire, fatty." Shout out to our friends of the Unpopular Kids. Wasn't there a song by Foster the People called something like that? Popular Kids? Something like that. I'll go find it. I think I got it on CD. I got some old CDs. I need to get back into music again. That'd be fun. I used to be really big into music, like 20s and shit like that. I should get a game. Somebody said go get a game console and live stream playing video games. That's an idea. That'd be more fun than talking about all this shit day in and day out. Don't you guys think? Would you guys come around if I did that? Pumped Up Kids. That's the song. Thank you very much. Yes. That's it. That's it. That's it. You got it. Yeah. Hey. So yes, we're all 2,100 and 2,661 of you. Like I say, if you're gonna buy me views, man, buy me subs. Something that's gonna stick around a while. I'm gonna count, not something like this. Seriously, this definitely is not helping the algorithm. The guy who invented the internet with Billy Goat Clinton back in 1990. Remember the .com era back in like 95, 96? With Windows 95, it's sucking up your drive. My 386. What is it? Ain't got the speed. It takes an hour just to load up the screen. Anyway. Oh, shit. Echo Smith did Cool Kids. That's right. Yes, they did. That's what I was thinking of, that one, and then the Pumped Up Kids too. Anyways, Pumped Up Kicks. I mean Kicks. Yeah, that song too. Both of them really. Okay, so with 2,675 people watching, as far as, I mean, with probably, like, if I'm lucky, 30 of you watching, and rather 2,000 bought views. Boy, am I living rent free in some people's heads. Man, I will say one thing about our newest bestie in the whole wide world. Is something about bestie, but our friend Mr. Bird out there, this guy is very thin skin. He can't take it back. He can dish shit out, no problem at all. He'll flip the narrative around. See, I cornered his ass last night. I said, "You know something, buddy? You used to have your avatar on the shit show intro. Game Over 2 made. I remember that. He used to be very much part of that. And now you cursed them out. So, I guess when it's convenient for you. That was the point I was trying to make. And I can't just zero like that dude out, even though he's done some pretty shady shit. This is going on all around us, people. Where it's like, when it's convenient to diss somebody, everybody needs a little sometimes. So, anyways, what is the thing with Wilma Dickfit and the Queen Wasp thing? I just don't get the joke. Well, I do, but I don't. You're the ones that said, who was it that said she sounded like Polly Crispy? Well, Polly Crispy, man, you're getting played over there on Bird's channel, man. You're getting played. Steph even said so yesterday. And that's one thing I firmly believe she was not. She absolutely was telling the truth on that one. He is getting played by them. So how long you want to take bets on how long it's going to take that guy to nuke his server? I got an invite to that server. I think I should join it again. Do you think our boy Harry Balls is in there? Probably is. Where is? Oh, that's right. It was Prime that said it. And then Wasp decided to pick up, or no, but Wilma Dickfit, kind of picked up on that and started to run with it, roll the punches. I don't know how you're going to recover from this, Queen Wasp. I really don't. I'm sure you don't either. It's like this. Wa-ching, wa-ching. Oh my god. Oh, this is so hilarious. It's funny. I'm bored. Are you bored? So, anyways, let's see here. So I was just kind of reflecting back on the past a little bit. Is there anything that I have not been called on here? And it's not just me either. It's a lot of you out there. I mean, a lot of you can relate to me with all of this. I mean, how are we going to get past this? Does this change the Earth's orbit? It's its spin. Its axes of 23.5 degrees orbiting around the sun. Perhaps. So, anyways, where do we go from here? What do you guys think the future holds out here? I honestly believe what's going to happen is, I think that, like, Google's going to dump this thing off on somebody else at some point. And it's I don't know, is it really a cash cow? It kind of is for, like, the big monetized big boy channels. Like, my channel's small potatoes. I crossed over the 1K threshold like a little while ago, and I'm like, yay! Now I can save my mobile live things and not have to change them from private to public again. Yay! Can't wait for it. Yay! Hip hip hooray! Enthusiastic cheer! Applause! Thank you very much. Wham Bam, thank you, man. Who is Cam Slip Blue Eyes? You're probably one of my favorite channels. Anyways, when that channel emerged, when there was the Cam Slip. Oops. Some more. Don't delete your messages. Come on now. See that jumping jacks like avatar that I hate, despise of? That's the one you see Steph using all the freaking time. So that's why I added it there, by the way. So shout out to annoying avatars. They can be funny when they're used, properly, within reason. Now that brings me to another topic at hand. I came from the thick skin era when people spam the chats. I genuinely just don't care. It can be funny. It doesn't hurt anything. It's not like impacting our lives. It might get a little annoying at times, but it doesn't, back in the AOL chat room days, this was the thing. People would spam the living dog shit out of it. And if they got banned from rooms or whatever, they would just come back under a stock account. These are the early heydays of all this stuff, guys. Over 30 something years in the making. So, do you guys care if you go live and someone spams your chat? Because I just don't. Get your queen on there. I don't care if people spam my chat. I don't know why people are so hyper anal about that shit. What difference does it make anyway? It doesn't make any. It shouldn't make any difference at all. I don't care. Am I bad? Am I like, unsympathetic to like people that want a non-spamming, crystal clear Pepsi chat, even though they don't make that anymore? They tried to bring it back in like the early 2000s or something, and it just failed, bombed out big time. It was like back in 91 it came out. That was when Snapple had soda, by the way. They had killer root beer, and Snapple's root beer was clear too. Did you know that? Did you know that? Did you know that? Now, yeah, bet you didn't know that. Now you do. Did you know? Remember Snapple facts under the caps? Yeah, I remember that. So, anyways, let's see. Evil One. Why don't you just go back to your other channels? Let's see here. Did you know Huck went live the other day and she was spurging out over Callie and was it not Wild German dude? It was Callie and was it JoJo or something? Vegas Valley. I only caught like a little sliver of it. And then she made it private. Why did she make it private for it? Why did she dirty delete that thing? Why did you dirty delete it, bitch? That's what you did. I got an idea why she might have did something like that. I'm just gonna hint it to you guys without saying it. So, anyways, you know what that means. Jingle. Name's Bond. James Bond. But I will happily leave this up. Shout out to the replay crew. But anyways, I think what happens is we become institutionalized. Just like in the movie Shawshank Redemption, when Red was talking to Andy in the yard about that before he made his great escape. Yeah, that. Let's see. Boy, it's really getting fruitful in the chat tonight, isn't it? Yeah, this is how it always goes. Here I am talking to you guys. I know you're listening to me. But you also like there's just like this. You guys are doing your own thing in the chat, is what you're doing, and that's just the way it is. God, am I tired? Why am I even here? Can somebody remind me why I'm here right now? let's see. Shizzle and fuck is it? Crooked Eye Tyson there. We're having a good time going at it. You know, when I first started my server, did you guys know something? It was Tonic and it was Truthfinder UK going at it. Anyways, I can't think of anything else. I'm tired, guys. I'm going to get going with all 2,358 people in the chat. I will kick my channel again here in a little bit, maybe for you, and just play some Zen sounds. Would you like that? I think you would. Anyways, any last anything else you guys want to say before I get on and down the road? I was going to be live for like a half an hour, by the way. Anything else? Anything you want to talk about? Maybe I'll do a panel. You guys think I should do a panel again? Why the hell? I got unlimited hours in StreamYard, and here I am, ticking around with this cheap free shit that they give you. Why am I doing that? I don't know. Guys. You got me. Boy. Yeah, okay, so there's a lot of gloom and doom news out there. I don't even want to. Hostels in the house. See, I kept this thing going just for you. I'll have you know that's exactly what I did. So there is that, and thank you very much. May I have another? So would you guys, if I do a panel tomorrow, who's going to show up? I mean, we got 2,000. Well, we have about maybe at best 20 to 30 people here right now, and a few thousand bought views because I never had that many. Anyways, that's all I have to say, and have a great night. Thanks for coming in. Bye.